Hey, hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the After Hour. I'm JT.
I'm Andre.
And we'll play more Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight, baby.
Shovel Knight, new day. It's a new day.
It's a new day.
Bit of bit. Since we recorded, this is the wrong file. It's okay, we're keeping this in.
Okay.
We're keeping this in.
Okay.
This
Sounds
was
good.
intentional because it's humorous.
Yeah.
You see, if I say, when did those get there?
We're gonna look at that.
The Oreos.
Oh, those are. I brought them because I brought them the other day.
For context, I just look up. I'm just looking at the TV. I look down. There's just a bag of chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos.
Dude, it's chocolate,
that went
chocolate
there
peanut butter pie.
Last time I was looking.
Honestly, it's not the best flavor, but it's chocolate and peanut butter.
It surprised me. It was something it was something I wasn't expecting to say.
You always expect the chocolate peanut butter pie.
Fair, I should have. It's a classic phrase that I should have just.
Yep.
I should have just.
Everybody says it. Everybody says it.
Everybody. Okay. Anyways, apparently you have a funny story
Oh,
for us.
I can remember it.
You don't remember, do you?
It was. Wait, give me a sec. Oh, okay, I remember what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to do something with work, right?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with it, right? Like that's all I do. I work all the time. It's not as bad as my other coworkers. So
You should
sleep.
tell them where you work.
I don't know if I would. If I haven't officially announced it, I work at GameStop. I work at GameStop, so I sell games stuff. I'm a gamer.
He's a gamer.
I'm a gamer who helps other gamers become the best gamers.
They can do.
Yeah. But anyways.
What a hero.
Thanks, everybody. I say why that. Better than firefighter. Better than.
Whoa, okay.
Like, yeah, no, dude, you can't fucking compare.
Okay, buddy.
But, so, like, okay, anyway, so, you know, I'm just sitting behind the register, you know, I'm doing my own thing, going blah, 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 and, you know, a guy is, like, looking at some Switch stuff, and he looks at me and he's like, hey, these, I forget what he says specifically, but he was asking about, like, the Joy-Cons, right? He's like, oh, do these, like, connect to the Switch?
Alright. Well, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, that does connect to the Switch. So, like, you know, we don't have, like, you know, a lot of different Switch Joy-Cons, but we got pink and green. And he was like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So, you know, he walks towards the door. I'm like, okay, that's that. And so, like, he walks up to this lady, and she says, oh, did you find something for Xbox? And he was like, no, only PS4. And then they walk out.
Neither of them were Switch.
And I was like, what?
No, what?
I mean, like, think about it later.
They're probably talking about something else.
Yeah, they're probably talking about something else. Like,
But, like,
but like, just in the moment, it was
It's like, wait, what?
Wait, hold on, guys.
You guys now understand what I just said.
These the little Joy-Cons, the little sticks that barely work half the time. They don't go for PS4 or the Xbox. Or there is no Mario for the Xbox.
There is no Mario.
I actually got asked that so many times. On
If there's
Easter
Mario on the
if there's
Xbox?
Mario on the Xbox. I got
On
asked
wait, multiple times.
multiple
from
times
different
in the
people?
same day from multiple people
On Easter.
on Easter. If there was Mario
dating
for the
the video, by
Xbox.
the way.
I thought it was just a meme.
Nice dating the video, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It was bound
It
eventually.
doesn't happen. But yeah, no, it's just I thought it was
Mario
a
on
meme,
the
but Mario on the
Xbox.
Xbox, dude. Oh shit, I forgot this guy. This guy was really cool looking.
See why I like the dagger now?
There's no Mario on the Xbox.
There's no Mario on the Xbox, you fool! You absolute idiot! What did you think? There was Mario on the Xbox.
Oh, you're trying to. Oh wait, wasn't there like a thing?
I already got the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That's
Because
what-
remember, like
that was
like
immense-
half the episode.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
last
getting
time.
the thing.
Oh yeah, it's been so long.
It's
Like,
been a while since we recorded.
yeah, just thinking about that content.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, I think King of Hearts is a good place to start with the party today. I mean, it gets our
Energy flow.
YouTubing.
I'm dead.
Yeah, nice one, dude.
Thanks. Also, you had funny stories, so I decided Danganronpa is hard to story time during because a lot of all of it's text based. So I
Yeah.
thought, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Boom, bitch.
Danganronpa is just it does content for us.
Yeah, you see, that's why I suggested we start with it. It's free
Aw.
content.
Dude, the bag's being down there sucks.
Oh, wait, I got my spin, remember?
Oh yeah.
I got my suction spin.
Nice.
My super
Yeah, I
spin
like that.
suction move.
Nice.
My
the super spins it. My Biden blast.
My Biden blast.
Any other funny work stories? Because it sounds
I mean,
like you had more than one, or is that just the one?
I think that's the one. I mean,
Okay, well,
I can
guess
do
what?
the other one that was in the car or something.
Nah. I got it because guess what?
Okay,
Your
you got
boy
funny
got
story?
one.
Nice.
Okay, so I work at a grocery store called Fred Meyer. Because I say that because it's like a very, I don't think it's like everywhere in America, you know. But like it's a grocery store, and okay, so I stock in produce.
Yeah.
And the other day, I gotta swear. Okay, so I just gotta say, do people get like dumber when we enter grocery stores? Because I swear to God, I've gotten some dumb questions before.
Not
You know?
yeah.
Like I feel like we just as a society get dumber when we enter grocery stores. I just feel like that's just
all
a thing.
thinking stops.
Yeah, like we just give ourselves up for the whims of fate. You know? Okay, so I got a few dumb things for work. Okay.
Okay.
So first off, this is what.
Oh, I don't like his toes. I don't
He's
like
like a
his
gorilla. He's like a gorilla.
Okay. I mean, I don't like other like.
You don't like how he's.
I don't like how other people.
Anyways, so this one day I'm working, right?
Yeah.
I'm just doing my usual. Some lady asked me where something is, which is totally normal to ask, right?
Yeah.
And she's just like, she just has a very thick accent, which is something that's just hard to do when working in a grocery store, is just understanding people's thick accents.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to deal with that sometimes.
Yeah, I have to do. Yeah.
It's
So
just,
it's the mall, so you literally just get whoever walks in.
yeah, whoever just happened to be walking by that way.
Yeah.
Like I was saying though, fucking me up.
Nice. Oh, nice.
There we go. So.
Oh, nice. Beat him.
Yes, and it's normal. Look at that.
Wow.
Okay, like I was saying though, this lady asked me something, okay, and she's just like, I'm looking for, I'm not gonna try to imitate the accent because I don't want to come off as like
He was a racist.
yeah. But she's just like, can you get me lemons? I'm just like, okay, first off, I can show you where they are. And I'm just like, they're right there. And he's like, no, I want the bagged ones. It's like, okay, completely fair. Some people want the bagged ones, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you want me to show you where they are? And he's like, can you get me them? I'm like, okay, I guess I'll stop what I'm doing and get you them, right?
Yeah.
So I put down, I go grab her one of the bagged lemons. I look up, she's in a completely different location to where she was originally. Which, can I just say, if you're in a grocery store and you ask someone who's working there to like go do something for you that requires them leave to go to a different location, please don't move in between them going to do that thing for you.
Yeah.
It makes it
you go grab
so-
the lemons and she's over in the fridge. Right?
Sure, she's just in a different part of just a different location of produce. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. So I go bring her the bag of lemons, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I want. And you know what she says to me? I was like, here's your lemons. And she says, no, I want the green ones.
Oh no.
I'm just like,
Well, that's if
okay, no, but like, I'm just like, oh, okay. But like, at first I'm like, okay, English is probably not her first language
Yeah, that's
because of her
exactly what I
thick
meant,
accent. Maybe she didn't know what limes were in English, right?
Yeah.
That's fair. So I'm like, okay, I go put the lemons back and grab her another a bag of limes. I look up again, another completely different location. I'm like, okay. And I go bring her the limes, right? And you know, like, I was being very patient with this woman at first. I'm like, okay. You know the thing that ticked me off? When I give her the bag of limes, she like gives it a good feel, and it's like, no, I want hard ones. No, it wasn't that. I'm like, I want soft ones.
Oh.
I'm just like, soft? You want soft limes?
That's
The limes come in one, usually are just the one density, and it's usually hard. There's no soft limes. And I'm just like, what do you want? And she's like, gives it back to me, and like, okay, I guess I'll go get you soft limes.
You have to feel
So
around
I
the
just
line.
feel around, like, I'm in front of these people that are trying to buy just like their bagged lemons and limes. I'm just like, I'm sorry, man, please, I need to get this lady soft limes. And I'm like, these ones are like, and I grab some, and they're like, these ones are fine enough, I guess. I turn around and she's gone. No, not even like in a different part of my produce. She's just gone from produce. I'm like, it's not my fucking job to chase after this lady and give her lime and give her green lemons.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you should have at some point just ran away.
I'm just like, okay, man, I'm
Gone
done.
to a completely different area.
It's just like, okay.
You're like, you end up in the fucking, like, the party section.
I'm
And
just
then,
like-
another coworker walks up and you're like, oh, what are you doing? You're like hiding behind, like,
Green lemons.
trying to find some lemons.
Yeah, I need lemons. Oh, this power, this ability, this weapon's cool. Scepter of Swiftness. Let's go! Ooh, wait, let's go! Okay, this one's really cool.
Whoa!
It's so cool, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, Scepter of Swiftness is good. It's also good. It also can easily cheese a lot of levels.
That makes sense.
Though the thing is, it doesn't activate till you like land.
Right. That makes it less broken.
Yeah, but still, it still can really easily cheese shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Hold on, I can just jump over
Yeah,
this
you.
water. Oh yeah, watch this though. Since you can do it on the top of water,
Nice.
which is kind of cool as shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, that's really cool.
it does. It has very little application in this game since like only a set of levels have water you can go in.
But that's like,
But it's cool.
Mechanic, yeah. That's it.
Ow. The only downside is it's like really bad for combat because of the really long ass wind up.
Yeah,
But for platforming, this like cheeses so much.
that makes sense. Nice.
Ow.
Nice.
Die. Die, small bug. Yeah, dude. Fucking. Okay, you know one of the. Ow.
Nice one.
You wanna know one of the weirdest fucking things that happened at work the other day?
Huh.
So I'm working like this was literally like Sunday, Easter.
Yep.
So the thing was like I'm like the only one at the department at the time because it's like the final hour of the shift. I'm
Yeah.
working to 10, and it's like I'm the only one left in the department because everyone's gone home for the day.
Yeah.
A lot of people called out because it was Easter.
Right.
So I'm just like going around facing everything as you usually do in the final.
Yeah.
Right. I see the weirdest thing just lying around. Right.
Okay.
A like a tub of vanilla ice cream
Okay.
about this big. Like
So-
one of those like big tubs. But guess what?
So
No, it's
just
not
for wait. So then the audience because they can't see this. So like a foot by like
yeah.
5 inches.
Yeah,
like
kind
5 by
of.
5
You know those, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Those, and 2 small A&W root beers. Someone left a deconstructed root beer float and just in the middle of produce.
Dude, hell yeah.
And the way the store is positioned, you've been to that Fred Meyer before, right?
Yeah.
So you know the way the store is positioned of how far away that stuff is compared, especially the ice cream, how
Yeah,
far away that is compared to like to produce, right?
You basically almost across the way.
So yeah, but no, the funniest thing is like, why just so little? What was this ratio of? First off, what is this ratio of ice cream to root beer?
yeah.
Like you were going
you want
to,
mostly ice cream.
you want ice cream with a side of root beer. Like, secondly,
Dude, that's my favorite dish. I don't know what you
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Pardon me. So,
Oh, yeah,
so-
that's
so-
like just the look of the movie is really cool.
yeah.
Fucking like samurai shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So someone okay, but then secondly, the ice cream was still cold.
Okay.
So this was recent. This
Oh,
just
okay.
happened.
Yeah.
Third of all, the way the store's positioned is like produce is near the exit compared to the ice cream
Yeah.
and soda. So someone was on their way to checkout through produce and they stopped with their cart and was like, maybe I don't want a root beer float and just put it there. Like who does that? You know?
Some people is like they're something like I said, they're sometimes in a strange place. They're confused.
I know, but like that's so
They
weird.
feel lost. They feel lost.
Who just needs a big tub of? You could have. There's like a fridge in produce, full of like a refrigerated thing in produce. You could have at least left this in so it doesn't melt.
Yeah.
You just left it out in the middle of open next to the watermelons.
Yeah.
Like what? Why? Of all the places to put it,
They
why?
felt lost and scared.
They felt lost. And I believe that. I too am scared when I go to the grocery store.
The lime lady.
The lime lady. I'm scared of her. Yeah, true. I'm gonna upgrade my health.
Like there's I don't think I've told you about this before, but
Yeah.
like when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, right?
Yeah.
So like I was one of the people who were like having to contribute them.
Yeah, you were working that day.
Yeah, I was working that night. And so how the mall does it, the mall GameStop does it, is that the mall closes at 9,
Yeah.
but how games usually release is at 9
Yeah.
because of like East Coast time.
Yeah.
So we just have people come in at like 8:55.
Yeah.
You know, and you know they just wait for a couple minutes, and then we have them lined up and stuff. For Pokemon specifically, because we knew it was just gonna be such a
big
huge
thing,
line.
yeah.
Whenever people came in and asked about it, we essentially sell them the game, but we didn't give it to them yet until like 9 o'clock. So we just put a star on
Okay.
to let them. So then we know that we already got them the game.
Gotcha.
So when it came to the time of getting the game out to people, you know, of course, huge line. Like went out the door,
obviously.
all the way down the fucking hallway. It's Pokemon. And so like another one of my coworkers who was there, who wasn't on the shift, he was just there to pick up Pokemon.
Yeah.
He decided to help us out, and he was like, so you know, he goes down the line, he starts yelling and stuff. He was like, hey, if you've already bought the game but haven't gotten it yet, come to the front of the line so that we can get through you. And so, you know, he yelled that like several times, like going down the line and stuff to make sure everybody knows that. And so, you know, we started running people through. You know, if they got the receipt, we gave them the game. If they haven't gotten it, we just set them up with it, and then, you know, we keep moving. And this one guy who, like, he had come in occasionally, like beforehand. He's like he's a business owner who like runs like a chocolate store and stuff, something like that. And you know, he'd come in often and he'd talk about like how like his business is doing, like it's going really well, stuff like that.
Fair.
And so like he'd come in and be like, oh, so with this money that I got from profit and stuff, I'm gonna get this game for the Xbox. So I was gonna get a fucking console. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. I'm like, okay, cool, that's
Fair
awesome,
enough.
man. He was just a really nice guy. He just like talked about it, and I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah.
They took Croaker.
Croaker, those fucking bastards, dude!
bastards
Stop
took
taking Croaker.
He's too powerful.
He's
That's
just
why.
like, dude, this fucking card is really good.
They must be because they keep taking him.
It's fucking bullshit.
Okay, continue. Anyways, I just that was too important to like stop the combo for it.
Yeah. No, I mean Croaker. Croaker's a fucking main character, dude.
You making.
So anyway, so like he came in earlier the day and we got him the receipt with the star on it. And, you know, got him through. And so you know, in line. He finally gets up to us, and he starts bitching at us about like, no, he's like, oh, I've been waiting here for 15 minutes, even though I came in earlier and did it. And you know, I was like, oh, sorry, man, didn't know it'd be so long. He's like, fuck you guys, blah, blah, blah. You guys suck, and walks out.
What the hell?
Like, I felt bad because you know I just had a conversation with him earlier about stuff, so I was like, oh, that was cool, you know. And my coworkers were like, we told him, but like we literally like yelled it several times that if you like had the receipt to come up and get the game, so that's on him. So like for a little bit I felt bad about it just because like I don't. Like,
but now you don't.
I don't like being yelled at about it. But he seems to have gotten over it because he did come in like one other time after that, and he was chill about stuff. I think he was talking about like getting the new Legend of Zelda game.
Oh yeah, that's
or something.
awesome.
Yeah.
My brother's excited, of course.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it, dude. A lot of people are actually getting the Zelda console too.
Not to that, but
don't give a shit about the fucking console.
Fuck, they're getting the Zelda console.
They're getting Croaker.
They took Baz.
Yeah, they fucking took Baz.
They took Baz.
Dude, they keep fucking getting all the broken shit.
Fuck, they're taking the Zelda console.
But sometimes you just get really cranky people for no reason. Or like people with like heavy accents, so it's really hard.
It's hard.
Especially if they like.
I feel so bad for people with heavy accents who like genuinely are just asking you for help.
Yeah.
Because like I so desperately want to help them, but it's like I'm having such a hard time understanding what they're saying.
Yeah.
I feel terrible. I was like, I feel bad, man.
I'm just trying to get the thing.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah. Or like a lot of times I'll get people come in who will like have pictures of their phone on and stuff.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah, but like a lot of the time, like for whatever reason, a lot of the time it's not the specific thing they want. They don't want it for like a different console.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Find that. So especially if they have a heavier accent, then it's even like just tougher to like figure out how to help them and stuff. There you go. Because again, like I can assume and I can be like, oh, is this what you're talking about? But then like at some point, if I'm like taking too long trying to decipher what they're trying to say, I get mad. And it's like I understand, but also like I feel like there also has to be it's a two-way street because I'm trying to be understanding and trying to like understand what they're trying to say. Nice one. They're gonna take what are you gonna take? Oh man, they're gonna. Oh, I knew it, dude. I saw
you were taking the kettle egg.
The kettle egg. I just didn't know the name of it. But like, you gotta realize that you
Mhm.
have a very heavy accent and you're trying to speak English, and like that's no issue. Man, you're doing good.
That's a hard thing to do. English is not an easy
Yeah,
language.
English is a very fucking hard language.
It's a very dumb language.
I agree.
As a writer, I have proof.
I've written the entire English.
I've written the entire English.
So,
You know? Oh yeah, you think you're shit? I've written the entire English. What do you think about that?
don't even try me right.
Don't even try me. I've written the entire English. Don't you fucking know who I am? I'm the guy who wrote the entire English.
Yeah, Webster. I know that guy.
Yeah, he's my friend.
We're like best friends.
Yeah. God. You ever read his dictionary? I didn't think so. Yeah, move along, buddy.
There's people in the fucking.
Some people.
But like I was saying, like you gotta like if you have a heavy accent and you're trying to speak English, you also gotta you yourself should be patient as well. Unless like obviously if you're in a hurry to go somewhere, then that makes sense. But like to a very white man who has very limited Spanish and Chinese knowledge.
Boom, baby.
Nice. So you could hopefully get your cards back.
I'm just gonna buy them back.
Yeah, okay.
Right there. While we're here.
Like you yourself have to have some patience because you're trying to learn or not even trying to learn, it's just the heavy accent. So like you're trying to communicate but you have the heavy accent, so you yourself didn't like realize that, and then have a little bit of patience while we're trying to like decipher what you're trying to say to help you out.
I gotta get closer, man.
Oh yeah.
I can only buy. I don't think I can buy all my cards back as the same.
Oh really?
I can. Yeah, I have to choose. I'll take
yeah,
Baz. I'll take Baz over the, I'll get another Kettle Lake. I don't. The Kettle Lake does not having the Kettle Lake hurts me very little.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like all it does is like
It's a three-way
it's a
bomb.
three-way
thing.
bomb, yeah. You already have like a three-way bomb and then another. Yeah, you have like 2 3-way bombs. You're fine.
Yeah, this does not hurt me.
Like
Who else did they take from me? They took Croaker, right?
well, I mean, you already have Croaker, right?
But I gotta put
Yeah,
him back on
Croaker,
there. I gotta put him back.
Yeah. Evil Croaker.
I got Croaker and Toter.
Yeah.
Should we have both? I
That,
think that's kind of raw, honestly.
yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah. What'd you look at the time?
But is it already 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's about.
Okay,
We've
cool.
just been telling a lot of stories, and maybe
Story time.
maybe we'll tell more on the next episode.
On the next episode, baby.
We'll see you all then.
Alright, see you.
Bye bye.
See ya.